Hey, what's up, Magic Maker? Bradley Morse from Magic Media here, and in this video, I'm wanted to just talk about the idea of having decentralized communities and why I believe this is going to be a popular thing in the coming days, weeks, months, and years with everything that's happening in the world of social media, censorship, big tech, privacy breaches, and all the stuff you're probably, if you're like me and a lot of other people right now, you're concerned about. So I was just talking to Tad Hargrave from Marketing for Hippies, who's Marketing for Hippies membership. We just supported him to launch. And I was telling him, like, I really feel like this is the future. I've felt it for a lot of years. I left social media 4 years ago and have never looked back. You know, Tad went from having about 18,000 followers on his Facebook group to having 156 highly dedicated members in his membership community. Oh, just what? I made these garden beds. I'm so stoked about it. Gonna be growing food here. Also made those stairs going up to the garden beds, which also go to the slide in the sandbox. That's my backyard. So the reason I believe this is people are skeptical and sketched out about what's happening in the social media space, about your privacy, like that we're basically being spied on by Instagram and Facebook and Google and all these massive technology companies. And it's crazy, you know, that we are allowing ourselves to become products of these companies. And what I love about having a membership and the Magic Media membership at the time of filming this, like, you know, 100 people, it's intimate. When people come out to the mastermind coaching calls that I do, I know them. I've been supporting them with their businesses for months or years. And so there's already a relationship. Whereas when you have thousands or tens of thousands of people following you on social media, it's not a relationship. It just barely scratches the surface. And I just love that you can create a space for people to come together and have authentic, vulnerable conversations and real life transformations. There's nothing like it, and you can't do that on Facebook. You can't do that on Twitter, Instagram. You can't do it on any of these massive platforms. And this is why I'm a huge advocate for Mighty Networks. It's a huge advocate for why I believe communities are the way of the future, why memberships are the best business model right now if you are creating educational content, if you're growing an audience, if you have people that want more of what it is that you do. There's nothing that can really beat it. And you don't have to sell your audience and sell all of your content to these massive corporations that are basically mining you and mining all of your followers for their personal information so they can sell them more shit that they don't need. And you know, I think we're just beginning to watch the era of censorship. This is crazy what's happening right now. I mean, not that I'm for Donald Trump, not that I believe in what he stands for or who he is as a man, but the fact that big tech can kick the president of the United States off of their platforms tells you something. I think it's just a message, and we should all pay attention to that, whether you like Donald Trump or don't like Donald Trump. I think with people becoming more paranoid and more afraid of sharing their voice and their truth on social media, I think more people are going to be yearning for deeper connections and authentic expression inside of closed container communities where everybody's there for the same purpose, where you don't have to be afraid of being attacked by a mob of trolls. You know, when you create your social media space, whether it's in Mighty Networks or you're building something somewhere else, whether it's Circle or Buddy Boss, wherever it might be, you're creating a container for people to come into. And when you set that container with the right intention and you facilitate the conversations and the student or member experience, you can really set a foundation for people to have huge breakthroughs and transformations. And this is where the future is going, at least for the next 3 to 5 years, while this whole social media giant figures itself out, because I don't think people are going to stand for it forever. You know, if you haven't seen the Social Dilemma, I'd highly recommend it, because it's nuttier than squirrel shit. What we have given permission to these big companies to do to our information and to our privacy. So hopefully this sinks in a little bit for you and acts as a wake-up call. It's more valuable to have a membership with 20 people than it is to have 2,000 followers on Facebook. Seriously. What you can accomplish inside of that space when you're in control of people actually getting your messages and seeing your posts and participating, you can't compare it. And so I would just say, think about it. We have a lot of resources at majikmedia.com, in our blog, in our membership, that could set you up for success with getting your membership up and running. And I don't think you'll ever regret it or look back on doing it in regret. So that's it for today. Thanks for tuning in. And if this helps, share it, leave a comment, subscribe. I don't know, I feel obligated to do that. That's what all the other YouTubers do. So thought I would just give it a try.